Right, we're going to do this right this time.
8, 7, 3, 2. So that really shows a big difference in how we used to be as a country and now what's happening very regularly. From those videos we can see it's now very regular, these events that are happening. I heard you, Josh, were at the Oxford Circus scare the other week.
Yep.
What happened when you got down there?
So basically there was a massive cordon around the area, so from Great Portland Street around Regent Street, I'd been told that there'd been reports of shots fired, so obviously we assumed it was terror related. The Metropolitan Police actually deployed an armed unit there in case of gunshots were actually fired. It turned out to be an altercation on the platform which caused the actual panic.
So there was no
there was no gunshots, there was no terrorist activity, but I was told that the police were there within the minute. So yeah, I mean, people these days just assume that the slightest bang or the slightest little fight or hustle, is going to be terrorist related. But I must say the police did perform really well on their behalf. There was there within literally the minute. So
excellent. And Eileen?
It's fine.
Wait, let's just edit it. Okay. So Eileen, how have the media made us extra vigilant?
Well, the people who don't live in the city and who are not directly affected by these attacks, they still get post-traumatic stress disorder, and that's because of the images and the intense media coverage. Obviously, everybody wants to know, and there's not an easy way to cut down on the intense media coverage as we have social media.
So essentially what you're saying is that the media are being too much on these events that are happening when there's actually not an event happening. They create something out of nothing, and that's frightening us all into what we basically...
Well, it's like what happened on the day of the Oxford Street scare. Ollie Murs, who obviously has millions of followers on Twitter, he tweeted about gunfire being in Selfridges and armed police were storming the building. Partially it was true of the armed police storming the building, of reports of something happening there, but he literally spread, the word of, fear into people in Selfridges when there actually wasn't anything happening. So certain things like that, I mean, that guy has a lot of power, and he has, he can reach the masses and stuff. So I think either way, Ollie Murs would be, into some form of trouble if he didn't actually warn anyone that was danger in Selfridges.
So essentially he couldn't have made a right decision. He was either going to cause a big fuss or not say anything and not help loads of people.
Exactly that, yeah.
That's so interesting. Right, now it's time for the karate video with Damien and Ollie. I don't actually know what the next thing is, so I'm not even sure.